Hey folks, it's another Farmer Friday video where we show you a little bit behind the scenes here of what's going on. And we're at one of the farms of Jones Family Farms where we grow our Christmas trees. We have Farmer Jamie Jones here. How are we doing today, Jamie?
A little hot.
Yes folks, it is September and we're going through a little bit of a heat wave, and we're out here examining our trees with some scientists from the Connecticut Agricultural Experimentation Station. So,
Rich Cowles. I'm an entomologist and I'm also working on root diseases of Christmas trees. And I'm also working, another project is looking at the health of honeybees in the state of Connecticut.
well, we've got a lot of honeybees here, so a lot of pollinating going on, right?
We certainly do. Goldenrod is a really amazing plant for not only honeybees, but all kinds of other beneficial insects. On this plant right here, we can find, oh, don't shake it too hard. We can find, for example,
Oh, look at that.
the multicolored Asian lady beetle. It's an exotic invasive, but boy is it helpful in Christmas trees because they love eating aphids in trees.
Okay.
And one of the reasons why it's nice for a farmer to leave strips with plants that are blooming is that those will be great resources for all sorts of beneficial insects. Not only honeybees, but also predators like the lady beetles, little parasitic wasps that attack insects like scale insects that feed on the needles of the Christmas trees, and even supporting things like wasps, which you don't think of as beneficial, but oftentimes they're running around or flying around looking for caterpillars to feed their young. And so it's very beneficial to have all of these different flowering plants, not only the goldenrod, but you can see here's some Joe Pye wheat that's gone out of bloom already.
Right.
But to have a variety of flowering plants all season long to support the other beneficial insects anytime they need a little snack between when they're doing good things on the farm, there are the flowers available for them.
Terrific. Well, I was up in Vermont this last week and I could see this goldenrod all along the roadways, and so this is the season when this is in bloom.
Well, you know, it's interesting you mentioned that because I am amazed. I'm setting up a pollinator plant at the Lockwood Farm, which is a research farm for the Connecticut Agricultural Experiment Station. And I'm setting it up specifically to compare different super nectar producing plants to see how well they'd be able to support honeybees. And there are about a dozen species of goldenrod.
Wow, okay.
And all of them are considered to have high value for pollinators. But I will be comparing probably about 4 different species of goldenrod to see how they compare. And not all of them bloom at the same time. Here, when you look at this patch, it's probably just one species. But if you were to drive around the landscape, you might find some that haven't yet come into bloom and others that are already completely out of bloom, and those may very well be different species of goldenrod.
Terrific. Well, this is one of the great ways that these edge rows of our habitat provide good wildlife, right,
Yes,
Jamie?
no, we're eager to do that. We have a tree field here. We have this a little buffer between another tree field, so we know it's very important because, of course, the other crops, our berries and our pumpkins, rely on the pollinators to do that. Of course, none of those crops are flowering right now, but we have plants like this. Mother Nature's taking care of the food source for them too, and you can't really see it, but I see blue vervain, there's jewelweed, boneset, yarrow, a lot of really nice
cornices or dogwood.
Yeah,
back there,
yeah,
is
that's
that
a
shrub?
spring flowering plant. So
Yeah,
yeah, we
yeah.
really value managing our landscape very holistically. Just making sure, you know, our pollinator insects are taken care of, because they do a lot of important work for us.
Well, you know, it brings to mind the family farm credo: be good to the land, and the land will be good to you. Terrific. Hey, thanks very much, Richard.
You're welcome.
All the best.
All right, bye-bye.